My name is Keely. I am from the United States. I'm from Arizona. I have been working in a mixture of biological medicine and conventional medicine for my entire nursing career. So it's been about 7 years. Just recently finished my master's degree as a nurse practitioner, and I'm now at another biological medicine clinic. The boss that I work for, her name is Melinda Schottenstein. She is a naturopathic MD in Arizona. She actually did all the courses here. And so I'm going to be another provider in the office, and she kind of wanted to just give me an opportunity to learn more about biological medicine from a provider standpoint. I mean, I know a lot about it from a nurse's standpoint and treating the patients and that, but to now get to the point where I can diagnose and prescribe as a provider. And she just also wanted me to get some of the information as far as what treatments have changed since she came. I don't know how long exactly it's been since she's done the program, but to just see what information there is out there that we don't quite have yet in Arizona, to bring to our patients and hopefully help on a level that you guys here at Paracelsus are. So yeah, it's very nice. I'm a very hands-on person, so having the lectures first and then going and either watching the treatments or getting them done on myself personally was nice, because then it also gives me an idea of what the patients feel and are going through. The information and the work here is far beyond what I had even imagined and what is provided for us in America, especially. There's a lot of diagnostic tests that you guys can do and start treatment right away. In America, typically, as far as our clinic goes, we want to first kind of try to find some of the root causes, and we only have options as far as labs go for that. So it can take a couple weeks before we can actually get that information and get somebody started on something. So, having the Vega test here and having all of the diagnostics, the LEGO scan and things like that, to just get an idea of where the patient's at this moment right now, is so great that you guys have that. I would love to bring that on for our patients to just, like I said, start treatment sooner, because the longer we wait, the worse things are going to get. They're not going to get better in time. Getting the information on how you guys treat with the biological medicine here in Switzerland for cancer, it's amazing. And again, having those diagnostic tests like the dark field is so great to have that, and just realize why these patients are not responding to these treatments, instead of just like in America, oh, you didn't respond to it, you just didn't like it, on to the next. Having an idea of what needs to be first fixed in the body for the body to start responding and accurately treating itself, I think is really amazing. So those were a lot of the things that I found so inspiring, and hoping that it could be something that we do bring to my clinic. And then just the dental, having the dental as part of the whole medical care team, and just realizing how much the mouth really affects the whole system. Like, that is the start of a lot of it. Having my own kind of diagnostics done and realizing, like, oh yeah, my bite on this side is bad, and that's why I tilt this way. And it's finding like the root cause of all of these things, and not just, oh, well, I just have a bad back because of X, Y, and Z, like having an actual cause for the things that I'm experiencing. And then even with the diagnostic text, knowing my personal history, and none of the doctors here know it because I wasn't coming in as a patient, and them showing me these things, and it was all tied together. It's really amazing that the diagnostics can go that deep so quickly without having to have such a prolonged wait before you can start treatment. So yeah, I'm staying an extra week here in Switzerland and at Paracelsus to experience some neurotherapy, do a workshop in that, experience the apheresis, which I'm really excited about, and really just get an idea of how patients feel after having these treatments, because we can always just guess how they're going to feel, or by word of mouth, or people who create these machines have all of these studies showing that these patients felt X, Y, and Z, but to actually have the ability to feel what these patients are feeling, experience what they're experiencing. I did the hyperthermia, and that was an experience that having felt it. It was really something that I know these doctors don't just order lightly. Like, it is something that they definitely believe in, because it is hard to finish. So I'm very excited to just finish the next week with some other great detoxing experiences and learning about the apheresis here, and then just altogether learning more about the medicine and the approaches that these doctors take. I would love to kind of dive deep more into these things. Having all the medical doctors being able to have a basic knowledge of the dentistry is also super cool. My takeaway from all of this is bringing in, having some things that we can do as far as quicker diagnostics. The liver cleanse week that you guys do to help these patients be able to detox once they start treatment, I think is brilliant, because that is something that I see a lot in our patients, is their body responds so well to the treatments, but doesn't actually start to detox. So then it's like they start having the Herxheimer's reactions, because there's so much buildup because their body's not getting rid of it. So that was a really amazing thing. And then even the nutrition and just getting an idea of what herbs can be used for what ailments and things like that is really, really an amazing information that I hope to bring back to my clinic. I highly recommend coming to Paracelsus and having an idea of why some treatments work for others, and really getting down to the root cause, and looking at the milieu of the patients, and realizing that this is completely down to a cellular level. It's not just about the symptoms, it's about treating the causes. And that's definitely something that I feel is pushed here, and I really think it's amazing, and something every physician should take into consideration.